I know cover music is a really big topic as well. There's quite a few producers kind of creating cover music. And just to give you a bit of information about what it actually is, a cover version of a track is essentially a new master right. So let's say, for example, Beyonce's Run the World. That's the original version. It's Beyonce's track. Now, if I, as a music producer, for example, wanted to record my own version, Chantal Epps' version of Beyonce's Run the World, I can do that. And I can license my master version to anybody, but I also have to have cleared the publishing rights. Now, the publishing rights in Beyonce's Run the World, sadly, are fairly complicated, not the most complicated I've ever seen, but there's about 6 different publishers, so 6 different companies that you need to get in touch with. And they each have a percentage of ownership. So for example, one publisher will have 20.24%, another will have 8.44%, another will have 10.14%. These are actually the percentages. I'm just not telling you which companies. And that will be owned between some of the majors, some of the smaller independent publishers, and you'd have to clear all of those rights in order for it to be legal. So that's essentially, if you were to license the original track, that's sort of 7 people you'd need to speak to. And if you're to license Chantal Epps' version, I'd give you the license, and then I'd have to ensure that I also have a deal with all 6 of those other publishers that are involved in that track. And as a team, it's kind of your responsibility to check that these licenses and these rights are actually in your license agreements. And we've got a little bit of language that you can kind of look out for on cover music. Emma is going to share that again on the Using Music in Cheerleading Facebook group to direct you there. And that will be really helpful to kind of understand what to look out for. But essentially, some of the main things that we use is we've got a restricted list of artists from some of our rights holders. And a restricted list means a list of artists who we cannot use in cheerleading at all right now. And that's because they're either super protective of their rights, or they don't want anybody to edit and adapt their music. And a couple examples of that is Christina Aguilera and Justin Timberlake. And so actually those artists aren't licensable for cheerleading, and it's kind of the biggest giveaway if a team or music producer has the proper licenses or not. But again, check out the doc which Emma has shared, and there's a bit more information about that.